Yes.
Yes. Today, we're going to continue our discussion that we started yesterday on thesis statements. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to complete both of these lesson objectives. Remember, a thesis statement is a sentence or two that introduces your argument to your paper. Every good thesis statement should be as cold as ice. Can anyone remember what I stands for? Yes, Paige?
I stands for importance.
Perfect. Can you explain that just a little bit more?
Yes, every thesis should state the importance of your claim. That is usually signaled by the term because.
All right. And can anyone tell me what C stands for in ICE? Yes, Chan?
Claim. Your claim should take a stance that can be argued.
All right. And lastly, what does E stand for?
Who?
Oscar?
Evidence. Every thesis statement should introduce the evidence you will use to argue your point.
All right. So now we're going to analyze an example thesis statement. And when we're doing so, remember, what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
All right. Can someone read this thesis statement for me?
Me, please.
Yes, Paige.
Magazines should no longer use Photoshop because they are negatively influencing younger generations. Photoshop in magazines harms the self-esteem of consumers by portraying unrealistic beauty standards that encourage negative eating habits, damage self-image, and decrease the rate of teen self-acceptance.
Thank you, Paige. So now, class, thumbs up if we think this statement has evidence. All right. Thumbs up if you think there's a claim. Okay. And lastly, thumbs up if you think this thesis statement shows the importance of the argument. So it looks like we're a little confused on this. Don't forget that the I in our thesis statement should briefly introduce why your claim is important or why you believe in your claim. Can anyone tell me a little bit more about this? Yes, Oscar?
So right after the claim, it says they are negatively influencing younger generations. And of course, younger generations are practically the future of the country.
Perfect. And there is a key word in that claim that lets us know that there is importance in this claim. Can you tell me what that key word is?
Could it be because?
Yes, perfect. All right. Now we're going to begin making a thesis statement as a group. So I have a list of topics for you to make your ice cold thesis about. And then after that, we will choose a topic as a class and you will have a moment to fill out your thesis then. And once you're done writing, you will put your pencil down so I know that you are ready to share. So does anyone have a preference?
I do.
Yes, Paige?
Can we do should gym be required?
Yes, we can. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys just a few seconds to fill out our thesis stem. And please remember that I'm not asking you for evidence. I just want the C and the I right now. And what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
Perfect. All right, pencils down whenever you guys are ready. All right, perfect. So who wants to talk about their thesis statement first? Oscar?
I said gym should not be required because it's fat phobic. It forces overweight people to see themselves negatively, which could lead to more harm than good.
Okay, perfect. I love where you're going with that, and I'm really excited to see your paper. But it does sound like we have a little bit of evidence in there. So personally, I would stop with it just being fat phobic, because the rest of that could be used as evidence, and I think that's a great place for you to go after this. Paige?
Yes. So I said gym should be required because Americans are obese.
All right, and do you think you could find evidence of that?
I 100% can.
At least 3 pieces?
Yes.
Perfect, I like the confidence.
Thank you.
And say Chan?
I said gym should be required because it teaches critical fitness skills that students will continue to use to benefit their health.
All right, and do you know a place that you could find the evidence for that?
I think so, but I should probably work on more specificity as
Perfect.
to what fitness skills.
All right, I like it. Okay, guys, so after this, I just want you guys to start researching on your evidence, and then we're gonna come together a little bit later today. Perfect.